Okay, you're on.
Hey guys, it's Mike Frazier here. You know, today I'm kind of I'm just so proud today. I just want you to know what happened during my busy work day. You all know that I support Kerry McCray running for Senate against Moran. And Kerry's an independent, but she's running as a Republican because she really cares. And it all started with her with a tweet or a TikTok about the things that are going on in our schools and how these educrats and these people with the power to run our children's minds and the indoctrination that is run rampant and out of control. And I'm very emotional. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm very emotional. Today, Kerry comes into the office. She's not feeling well. And we're going back and forth about different topics while we're doing our work. And we do that every day. And sometimes we argue back and forth because sometimes I'm always trying to drive different issues across to her to bring up, to support the people and what they care about. Never mind the children, because she's an expert in that. And she's fighting that fight for you. You parents out there have to stand up. But today was the day that I couldn't believe what happened. There's an organization for some youth organization down in Newport, or I think it's Newburyport in Massachusetts. And they're putting on a drag queen type of, educational program for the youth. They have kids as young as 13 years old to 17 years old to have a drag queen come in and give them some type of education on their private life. Now, listen, folks, we're not all prudes here. Our acceptance to people, either gay or lesbian or whatever, we've evolved into that type of people. But to start going after children as low as kindergarten and then have something like this go on for a program for our youth. So here we are in the office today, and Kerry's getting calls one after another. And this isn't even in our backyard. But parents very worried about what's going on, especially down in Newport or Newburyport at some event. And then we find out that it's going to be held at a Freemason lodge. Well, folks, I'll be honest with you. That kind of hit home to me. I have so many family members and friends that are Freemasons. And I asked around, and they were absolutely outraged. So what does Kerry do? She's not feeling well today. She gets on the phone with different people, and she got right to the guts of the matter. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. This woman has the fortitude to go after it, to support you, to get to the graft of it and find out what's going on. She didn't go off half-cocked. She wanted to find out the facts and what was going on. And the facts were, this group had a grant. I don't know if it's an educational grant. I don't know where this grant came from, but it's being paid by you taxpayers to have this type of perversion taught to our children at this young age. It happened in Barnstable, if you remember right, last summer. It happened in Plymouth Library last summer. But everybody's afraid to speak up because you'll be labeled a racist. Well, you know what? Kerry stood up today. She went right to the top. She called Boston right to the head guy and explained what was going on. And at first, it might have almost fell on deaf ears. But you know what? You got to hand it to the Freemasons director. He called her back. He got to the bottom of it, and he canceled the event. This is who you want as your senator. You want somebody that's going to take on the fight. If you want the same old, and have these representatives getting pay raises and judges and everything else, then hey, you deserve what you get. If you want change, it starts in the local level, and it's going to start with Kerry McCray. So please, folks, do it for your children. Do it for your future. Because if you don't start now on this November cycle, Your country is gone. Look how far they've already gone anyways. Thank you for listening.